All right, Bps Rips, we're live. 9/14/21. We're almost approaching the middle of September. It's the fall season and it's definitely upon us. Welcome, everybody. So, hopefully, have a good show tonight. RIP Norm MacDonald, former Saturday Night Live comedian. He was a funny guy, that guy. Jeffrey C. mentioned that he could read a phone book and he would be funny. He did the weekend news. I think he replaced Dennis Miller on Saturday Night Live for that. He was in quite a few Adam Sandler movies. He was a funny guy, and our condolences to him, prayers and thoughts to his family. Um, Today in baseball, Dirty Work. I know the movie. I never seen it. I heard it was a funny movie. That's right, Dirty Work. Phillies are playing the Cubs. They've been going on for an hour. I don't know what's happening, Mike. If you know what's going on, feel free. Let me know. Um, Yo, you guys want to hear some like instant karma, some John Lennon stuff? So the dude who bullied me for not trading Brandon Lowe, he didn't make the playoffs in our fantasy league, in our head to head weekly head to head. The dark side of the fourth is a pathway to many abilities some would consider to be unnatural. 1924, Walter Johnson was elected as the American League Most Valuable Player. It's pretty cool. Pitcher. They were still doing MVPs for pitchers back then. 1958, the Yankees, they won their 24th pennant, their ninth under Casey Stengel. Casey Stengel was an amazing manager. Big influence on our hero, Billy Martin. And Topps put out a sweet Billy Martin piece today, Sports Illustrated Retro. Oh, so nice. Cover Sports Illustrated said like Billy's back, and he's got his back towards the camera looking. Oh, bomb diggity. I'm right on eBay for that piece. Sorry, Topps, but eBay's half price. Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Jr. today in 1990, coincidentally, hit back-to-back homers in the first inning off of Kirk McCaskill. Awesome feat. Def Jeff goes into like, to make the baseball, to have a kid, all this stuff that it's nearly it's an impossible feat, but the Griffeys pulled that off. Mark McGwire, 1996, became the 13th major leaguer to hit 50 home runs in the same season. Some birthdays today. Tim Wallach, who may have been the best third baseman in the 80s if it wasn't for Mike Schmidt, George Brett, and that's all. David Bell, part of the loser era of the Phillies. He's manager of the Reds now. He was a third baseman, speaking of third baseman for the Phillies, when they part of the loser era with Jim Thome, John Lieber, Eric Milton, and George Lombard, 1975. He was traded for Tim Hudson from the Braves to the A's. Never quite panned out, if that's him. So trivia, Griffey, coincidentally, it's a nice piece. This USA piece. This is a retro. No, this is a Donruss Sunoco piece. Upper deck, maybe. Dairy Queen, even better. Maybe melt that down, make a milkshake. Horizontal. And victory. Today, Ken Griffey Jr. and Ken Griffey Sr. back in, I don't know, whatever year that was, I forgot already. They hit back-to-back home runs. Who was the pitcher who gave up those back-to-back home runs? Baseball coins. Oh, here's Kazako. I still don't have a Kazako. I'm very upset about that. There's 3 coins in each pack. And these are available at Under Stadium Lights, my supplier. No Canseco. Jimmy Key. He was a good pitcher, Blue Jay, Yankee. Tony Fernandez, RIP. I think early this year. He's a great man. Did a lot of good things for the community. Good baseball player. And what else is it? Mike Dunn. 88 tops rookie cup piece. Never quite panned out. He had his tops rookie all-star team for 87. And was commemorated on his 88 tops card. Gum's rough. I say that every night, don't I? Stickers, 2019. Remember the other night we pulled the mascot card? There were 4 of them on that same card. Rosy red was the highlight of the evening. So hopefully we get another one. Jose Ramirez, good player, very underrated. The guy had a bad half year like 2 years ago. People thought, is he done? I even thought that. He wasn't done. However, Christian Yelich, check out his mom. Don't tell her I told you. Jose Urena, jobber for the Marlins. I think he's on the Giants now. Never quite panned out. And then Marcelo Ozuna, who's not playing baseball now, he was put on administrative leave for allegedly, I think he assaulted his girlfriend, if I remember. And we don't condone that here on Bps Rps. Marcus Stroman, very active on Twitter. He's a Met now, having a pretty good year. This is horrible. Cole Hamels on the Cubs. No. Cole Hamels is a Philly. Brandon Belt, who's having a pretty damn good year. The resurgent Giants. And another guy who's having a great year, Jonathan Villar on the Mets. 2 probably 20th round picks in fantasy baseball who are producing really good value right there. It's a pretty sweet card. No Canseco. Sucks. So I got a box of these in today. I hate these cards. Topps Fire. Looks like a child drew them. They're disgusting. You can't tell the refractor from the parallels from the base. Look, Carlos Correa. Can't even make out the name. Looks like something you would put like on a wall or a tunnel in a subway. Although, I love the player. Ichiro Suzuki. It's nice. What the hell's behind? You can't even tell, like, what is that background? Definitely not the Seattle Kingdom. What is that? Topps got to do something. Logan Davidson, he's a rookie pitcher for the Braves. I don't know how well he's doing. Jimmy! See, here's a refractor or a parallel. It's Starling Marte. It's on the Marlins. But how can you tell this from this? It looks the same. Stained glass. Yeah, that's true. Jimmy brought up on YouTube, the Ichiro has the same background as Davidson. You all right, bud? Yeah. You doing it causing any mischief? Ian Anderson, rookie Braves. He got hurt this year. I don't know what he's doing. He's got to do something. Here you go, Jim. Here's the Jacob deGrom. Cheers, bud. And Christian Javier. It's a something. All right, Jimmy brought up a good point. Ichiro and Logan Davidson both played in the Japanese league together. It was the same stadium. Now we know what the stadium looks like. Cooking it too long?
Huh?
You cooked it too long, huh?
It's not good. It smells.
Put that away. Stop with that. Makes it worse. Gypsy Queen. Gypsy Queen is another one I'm not really too big on, but I had to get a box. I wasn't kidding. They probably both played in the same league together, even though each was old enough to be his father. But look at the Griffies. Joey Gerber, jobber. Charlie Blackmon, Jai Man Chui. Two solid players, but nothing like, Bryce Harper, that's nice. It's nice. This will go in the badass binder, of course. I like that. Should be MVP. And Jim, it's Jimmy's night. Jacob deGrom, a green border. Look at that piece. It's nice. The green's supposedly rare. Seth Romero and Carlos Hernandez. Carlos Hernandez might be a good starter for the Royals, mid-rotation type. And Seth Romero, I don't know too much about him. He's a national pitcher, which means he's probably doomed to become a reliever. My Super Bowl, of course, Allen and Ginter. The goal here is a can of peas. Another Met, Michael Conforto, one of my favorite players in baseball. He's been heating up over the last 2 weeks, but unfortunately, the team that I have him in, that I needed him to do well earlier in the year, I was eliminated, and I didn't make the playoffs in. So Michael Conforto, he's not my favorite player anymore. If he hit those home runs like in June, when I could have won a few more weeks, maybe we'd be talking. Kyle Hendricks started off really bad, picked up as the season went on. Buster Posey, who had an amazing season, resurgent season. Bunk, Tom Bunk. Jobber. And of course, 2 Yankees finish off the night. Roger Maris, we all know he held the home run major league season record with 61. They put an asterisk kind of on it, at least in the movie. But he was a solid player. I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame. Derek Jeter, however, is also a solid player, great player, and he just made the Hall of Fame. They just erected him, I think it was a couple days ago. So, of course, the Yankees finish off that pack. That's all I got tonight, fellas. Kirk McCaskill gave up the home runs to back-to-back home runs to Ken Griffey Jr., Ken Griffey Sr. this day. I don't remember the year. So here's the trivia prizes, the Ken Griffeys. Retweet the answer at the end of the broadcast. Who was the pitcher that gave up those home runs? Which pitcher gave up the home runs to those Griffeys? So that's all I got tonight, fellas. Hope you all guys have a great evening. Thanks for joining. You guys keep watching. I'll keep ripping. Have a good night.